pyro.
Had to deal with this small heating chamber that regularly heats itself to like what 500 something Celsius.
Now that's a crunchy bit of toast.
Well, the thing that like actually heats in the chamber is this tiny thin strip of platinum that is heated electrically to like 580 degrees in a couple of microseconds.
Freaking platinum, man. Ooh.
Pretty cool.
Is in trouble. He needs your help to defeat Giga.
Use that to analyze some lignin
he's
samples.
going to need his trusty bat and a couple of burgers. To help him, all he needs is your credit card number, the expiration month and year, and the 3 digits on the back. But you have to be fast, though, before Gigagas finishes his plan
Okay.
to take over ONET.
So we are all here.
I like this. We gotta help this.
Attention, all
What is it?
Oh man, shitpost bots sometimes gets some good ones.
Gigagas. What?
I mean, it's... Yeah. Oh, that's a pretty good one.
Okay, where did we last leave off?
Yeah. I'm the only one in the Roll20 right now, though.
Ah, right.
Yeah, I'm always late to log back into that properly.
Oh.
Oh man, it's so fucked up.
Launch. Okay.
We got a Kobo.
So, if we go by, well, according to the map, you are still taking refuge in that one intact house.
After we... Okay, so we took care of the pigs.
Yep,
Right.
you throw away the pigs.
And then we gave some food to the police, I think.
Was it an euphemism for cops? Are we criminals?
I don't think cops paralyze people. Come on.
With
No,
tasers? Yes, they do.
Oh no.
Well,
I don't think the little piggities are cops.
You never know.
well,
They're
they,
pigs.
well, they didn't read you your rights or anything. They mostly just squeal a lot.
That's what cops do, yes.
Hmm. Alright, so what are your plans now?
I believe that before we got ambushed, we were going to check out the temple on the east side of town.
Right. The temple.
We know there's something up with the temple. I forgot what was inside though.
A castle couple.
Oh yeah. Spooky thing.
Yeah, you heard that there's some kind of multi-headed flying snake bird thing in there.
Mm-hmm. Well, where do y'all think the money's at?
So, let's get a move on.
Okay.
But where do we get our move on? Do we go left or do we go right?
Yeah. Do you go to the temple or somewhere else?
Heck.
Well, what's the plan here, guys?
If no one's gonna say anything, I was gonna say go east.
I guess we can at least check out the temple from the outside so that we can say we did. Maybe there's some inscriptions that will tell us anything.
Okay.
I'm not certain whether we are ready to try to deal with the winged serpent at all.
Well. Well. Yeah.
We haven't seen. Well. I mean, there's certainly flying serpents exist, and that serpents in general exist, but multi-headed ones, that would be weird.
Weird indeed. So the way there is still kind of choked up with well, that there's a road. There are roads still existing here, but they're all in kind of bad condition and overgrown.
Mm-hmm.
There's more trees than is actually shown on the map because just copy pasting them all over the place is kind of annoying.
Yeah, reasonable.
So,
Wow.
how are you proceeding ahead? Quickly,
Very, very carefully and on the lookout for more pigs.
Alright.
That's a good one.
Who's scouting ahead?
Well, I suppose I'll let the others hang back a little bit.
Alright. Give me a wisdom roll as you move ahead cautiously.
Yes. Click.
Oh, nice. Choose one from the list below. So, do you make a discovery along the way? Do you notice something useful about the environment? Ask a judge what? Or do you pick one other party member to keep company with someone else?
I suppose I'll choose the second one. Something interesting about the environment, because that's what I'm on the lookout for.
Okay. Sounds something interesting about this environment.
Or was it useful?
Oh, useful. Yes.
Yeah.
Useful. What will be useful about this environment?
Well, I don't expect you to tell me where the serpent is, but something like a trail, maybe, or like a ruined building that is like has specifically like claw marks or something.
Huh. That could be. That could be. Yeah. As you echo. Yeah. As you are proceeding towards the building, you do notice that some of the trees around you have these weird claw marks on them, and they are occasionally bones of animals scattered about.
How big are the bones? And how big are the claw marks?
Well, not that huge. They're like well,
How big would be the claw marks if I put my hand against them?
that
Like the size of the hand, compare the size of the hands.
no, I misspoke slightly. There are these. It's not claw marks. It's I don't know how I will describe. Like these trees had these weird marks on them, like something had a sandpaper parts of the bark off, like in these circular patterns.
So something was using them as scratch posts, or something,
Well, maybe.
or scratching against them like bears.
Well, it's in this kind of spirally pattern around the trees.
Ooh.
But
So it was
Bear.
this, but with a very big noodle.
Sort of,
Okay.
just more damage. Like it was, like the bark was just pulled off.
Ugh.
But the individual like bands in this spiral are no more than like a handspan width.
Mm-hmm. Any scales laying around
Not
or stuck in the tree?
not scales, but there's a
Feathers?
yeah, couple of brown feathers.
Nice. I'm gonna stick one in my hood, so it looks like I have a fancy hat.
Nice.
Excellent.
There are also these weird well, some of the more recent markings like this have also are also quite wet, like the
Ooh.
trees.
Who? What?
The trees with the more recent markings are also wet.
Ew.
Yeah. Weird. So
But
it's a
we
big
can-
noodle that is also a serpent with many heads, and it's also acting like a dog. Nice.
So it doesn't smell in any particular way.
Well, if you get close to it, it does have a smell. The liquidy parts, but it's really hard to define what the hell that smell is.
Okay.
Kind of fishy, maybe.
So it's a dogfish snake thing.
Uh, It's a weird smell.
Hmm.
Is there any track in the foliage that we can follow?
Not really. Like this. These markings, when they appear, are kind of high up on the trees. Like some of the lower ones are on like your eye level, but others are higher.
So it's a flying dog snake fish.
What a thing to contend with. Ooh.
Seems to be the case. Unless it jumps really high or something.
So it's a
Yes,
jumping / flying snake dog fish.
I mean, it's a handful.
This is
No, I'm pretty sure it's bigger than the hand. Look at these marks.
Yeah, the bands are also kind of long, so it does seem to be pretty long creature though. It might not necessarily be that thick, but it is long.
So it's a jumping / flying and also stubby dogfish snake.
Stubby?
Stubby.
not long compared to its diameter.
I said it is long. Like a couple of meters long, let's say. If you
Maybe it's just a dwarf.
judging these markings. Yeah, a couple of meters long dwarf.
Well, I meant dwarf in comparison to the rest of its species.
Species. Sure. Okay, as you're getting closer to the temple, you see that it is a far more. It's in a worse condition than a good number of the buildings you've seen thus far. Like somebody really went to town on this building.
Rude.
Like there are scorch marks. Some. You think there might have been like religious imagery on this, but they have been like hammered to dust.
Oh.
Well, there goes the plan to try to read something.
So this place got completely messed up by someone, huh?
Seems that way.
Does it look human intentional? Like, are specific areas targeted, or is it just like wherever the hell?
As I said, there are places where you think there should have been like statues or like carven imagery, maybe text or something, and those places have been hammered.
Well, I guess we didn't expect the Spanish Inquisition then.
Though the marks do seem old. Do any of you want to give me a intelligence roll on this?
Absolutely, but I might not be very good at it.
No, Brixham's the smart man here.
Okay, well I just make a stupid remark. So you can slap me.
You tried. Oh, I rolled an 11.
Yep.
If Belmore allows, you do get to mark that as experience.
No, I think we're going to go with the Brixham one since you're the one who is, the learned one among here, the people here.
Brixham
Yeah.
puts his cheek against it and kind of gives it a lick to taste the clues.
Okay, well, the judge will answer any questions you have about the subject within reason.
Oh.
So,
Yeah, but the problem is we don't even know like what kind of god or anything was worshipped here. Just that someone destroyed any indication of it, right?
yep. But you do remember that the bears where the bear civilization self-destructed, basically.
Well, I don't really have any questions about this. Does anyone else have any questions that they might want to ask? Yuri, Como?
Is it a dwarf or an actual thing?
Well,
Wait, what?
What did Yuri have?
Is it a dwarf or is it like an actual representative of the species?
Uh,
I'm sorry, uncomfortable question, I guess.
Jeepers.
oh,
Are we
yeah.
asking?
It's more about the temple itself, and
Yeah.
it's
Does anyone have
and
any questions about the
what the-
temple itself? Brixham did a good, so, and I don't really have any questions per se.
Are there any secret doors?
It's the front of a temple, but sure.
It's the front
Well-
of a ruined temple.
Well, you know, it's like reading spoilers about the thing. It's like where the enemies will pop up, where the monster closets are.
Yeah, like-
Actually,
I guess there's one obvious entrance in the front.
yep.
Well,
there's-
duh.
Are there any non-obvious entrances then?
Any secret doors though?
Yeah.
Ah,
Inside or outside?
yeah, actually, yeah. Since you're here, Brixim, you know have read something about their architecture, maybe, and you figured that there should be like an entrance to the underparts of the temple that they usually have like multiple entrances just in case, and there is one on the to the side. There's a kind of stairway leading leading down, like on the side of the temple.
Ooh.
To the
That's
basement?
Yeah, it's covered by shrubbery.
Huh. Do they do weird things to animals down there? Well,
Um,
temples with basements, they usually do weird things to things in the basements of temples.
You don't think? No.
I mean, the church I sometimes go to has a basement in real life.
Well, you don't think the Bearmen, they didn't really. Well, there were multiple factions, of course, but something that built temples like this, they didn't really do animal sacrifices, at least not indoors. These were more burial temples.
Ooh. This is
Are there
So-
undead nearby?
Yeah, not that you can obviously see, just by looking around.
just...
So, is there some part of the temple that looks in good enough condition that it would be possible to read any writing on the walls?
Well, at least.
Well then. Shall we risk the main entrance? Or the spooky side entrance?
I say we could at least investigate the spooky side entrance since it seems kind of small and thus,
That's
It
like
would probably
something
be-
big.
yeah, so it would be easier for us to notice whether there's any signs of something entering recently.
Give me a
Like-
perception check.
Okay, that was on wisdom.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. You get how many questions was that?
I think it's 2. It's like 1 then 2.
Yeah, you get 2 questions or 2 hold that you can then use to ask questions.
So about the
About-
side entrance.
Well, yes.
Does it
Proceed.
look like something entered or left through here recently?
No, it is. It is pretty covered in shrubbery, and it seems untouched.
Okay, well, that's question number 1. Question number 2, I guess. What can I tell awaits us inside by looking into it?
Well, it is quite dark in there. It is underground. Even after all this time, there's still this kind of ashen smell coming from there.
So, who brought torches?
Well,
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah. Anyone think to bring torches?
Well, I guess.
I don't even have any spells that could make light, so.
I mean, I suspect that we have somehow made fires on our way by camping, so.
Yeah. Just by flinting and stealing, or doing that thing where you rub two pieces of wood together and produce
Yeah.
embers through friction.
Well, let's see if we can scrunch up some kind of torch.
Exciting.
Well, there's wood all around you. Just snap off a branch and light that up. It won't be as good as a like a proper torch, but it'll do.
So there is a ruined building like right behind us.
Yeah. There is a ruin. Small ruin.
And I guess, like, why would they expect that there's something like more flammable there, like some tar or something?
The main thing you want with a torch is you don't want it to burn as fast.
Yeah, but you still want it to burn somewhat brightly.
It's a trade-off.
Well, I believe I have a saw in my inventory for some reason, so
Yep.
I guess
You
I
have it.
can nicely hack off a branch of some tree nearby and hope that's sufficient.
Alright. You have a makeshift torch.
Let's take a few with us just in case. Just enough that if we need to run out, we can run out.
Yeah, well, so given that this is small entrance, who wants to go face first?
I prefer to
In
go
the meantime, I
I'll
guess
do
I
it.
can...
Alright. Get down into the darkness.
I guess I
What
can
would it be
make
darkness? There is a torch.
Yeah. Who's holding the torch?
I'll hold the torch. Shokoma can use his weapons.
Okay, and now I'll hold Safi then.
I can just walk behind you. I have lights.
Yeah,
I
but
guess I'll-
like I won't be able to see where I go because the light from the torch will cast a shadow from me.
I just hold the torch like over next to you, like past you.
But I get burned. I'll just kind of hold you at arm's length in front
Fine,
of me.
you take the torch.
There you go. That's it.
I guess I'll just make a second torch and hold it also, although that will interfere with my shield, so...
Yeah.
Let's see. Torches. I guess you... let's say you had 3 uses of makeshift torches.
Cool.
Right.
Okay, that makes sense.
Let's say they had duration 2, slightly reduced.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not expecting this to be any good.
Okay.
I mean, some good, but not very. Okay, well, here we are then.
Okay, well, you descend down in into the underparts of the temple. You come across a what would they make a door out of? Well, there's a door made out of. What would be a good bone to make a door out of?
A good bone?
Yeah, these are the bone lands.
I guess.
People like to make stuff out of bone. Let's say several ribs of some huge creature
That's some good bones.
bound together with strips of iron. The door is closed. Do?
Try to look for a handle or a keyhole or something. Or hinges, so we can disassemble the hinges and it will just fall over.
Try to look through the door since I'm not expecting this bone door to be particularly.
It's gonna
Like-
have holes.
Yeah. It should have
Yeah.
gaps between the ribs.
Yeah. You can see bits of the room beyond. You can see these kind of
What a draft.
raised
Sorry?
drafty door. You can see these raised stone platforms or something in the room ahead.
Ooh.
Nefarious.
But you find a handle, try it, and the door is closed.
Is there a visible lock?
Not on this side, funnily enough.
Guess it makes sense they would lock it from the inside. Secret entrance.
I want to stick my sword into a gap and try to use it as a lever. See if the thing budges at all.
Ah, smart. Yeah, you stick your your sword through between the ribs, and yeah, there is a what's that called? You put in front of a door, the kind of bar thing.
Reinforcing bar or something.
No. Like when you want to stop the door from opening, that kind of bar.
Hey,
Oh.
well, it's just a bar. It's bar in the door.
Yeah, there's a bar barring the door, and you kind of just lift it away with your sword.
Nice.
Awesome.
Door is now open.
Amazing. How far can we see inside?
Let's see. What kind of... some distance. The torch is creating quite a bit of smoke. Not properly dried.
Well,
And when you get close to the platforms, you notice that they are not. Well, what you first thought as platforms are more actually these kind of circular, almost well-like things.
so
Like this.
there's holes in the middles of the platforms.
Well, they are covered by a stone slab. Like it looks like there are several of these well-like things with stone slabs on top of them.
Do we recognize what religion this church is for anyway?
Ooh.
I
Is
guess.
it built like, with cruciforms or what?
Well, as I said, it's weird. I get this occasional echo from something. Like most of the whatever religious imagery there was has been defaced, destroyed. But
Even here in this locked room. Oh well.
well, it was locked. That door was locked.
Well, yeah. So
But
we went into this room that was locked and it was hidden, and it was still defaced. Oh well.
It was defaced before it was locked.
I guess.
Okay, let's see.
Maybe people used it as a warehouse.
Actually, those are good points. So let's say, yeah, there are there are carvings of skulls,
Ooh.
like bear skulls, because bear men. So of course, all the whatever skull imagery there will be bear skulls.
I'm going to guess that if we lift up a slab, then we are going to find a bear corpse in the well, at least one of them.
Well, not a corpse because it's probably decomposed.
Oh,
Okay, then a decomposed bear corpse, or at least there could be more than one corpse per well.
do you take a look?
So I recommend we don't do that, in case it's also animated and upset about having its resting place disturbed.
There's this old. There's the smell of old ash lingers in this room.
Oh,
Is Pikachu nearby?
maybe the corpses were also cremated before they were tossed into the well. Well,
Maybe. Well, then the bones would burn too.
yeah, so maybe we won't actually find corpses, but they're just ashes.
But why are these wells so big? Is this like a communal grave or something?
Well,
Could
makes
be.
sense.
At any rate, as a cleric, I do not wish to disturb that and say that this could be graves. We may not wish to disturb these.
Okay. On the way out, if we need to like delay the attackers as we're running out, we'll just open all the lids.
Right.
It will take a strength check to open one of these. They are kind of massive.
Yeah.
Or to break them.
Well, okay, I'm just gonna smash them with a sword. I want to use my sword.
That's
I think the joke is that as a cleric, not as a cleric, but rather Yuri in his criminalish past has stolen it from at least one, well, maybe not directly from a grave, but rather some alms for the dead were not actually delivered to a grave because he just kind of embezzled them. So that he's saying not to disturb graves now is kind of funny because
Well, we don't know that, right?
yeah, you have not heard this part of his backstory yet.
Okay.
Yeah, you're
Well, at any rate, okay, here are possibly graves, possibly of cremated bearmen.
Well, it makes sense
And
for a cleric to know that stuff.
yeah, I guess.
I mean, you put them in there.
alright. You're sneaking through this place.
While
Como,
talking loudly with echoes. Yes?
give me a perception roll, so wisdom.
Uh-huh.
Should
So
be me again.
I take my percent. Wait, is it wisdom, right?
Yep, wisdom.
Okay.
Hmm.
Is
Is it gonna do something? I clicked it.
Oh.
Let me click it again.
Oh, there. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
The first one will say 9.
Yeah, immediately use the first one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, as you're sneaking through here, the ceiling is kind of cracked in places, so you can hear something moving about in the upper portions of the temple.
Is it wind? Is it like cloth?
Yes.
Yeah,
You can hear wind.
Is it the pig that I
wind.
kicked in the air? It just landed on the roof.
Nah, you hear wings flapping and occasionally something wet slapping against stone. And slithering sounds.
Well, good thing we are not up there.
And the slithering is accompanied by this weird, like, quiet pop 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 sound.
Like tapping of feet.
No, much more softer and wetter.
The tapping of slug feet.
Yeah. Is it like a caterpillar? So it's a snake caterpillar dogfish that is flying and or jumping.
I mean, if it's dragging itself on the ground, maybe the secret is that it's actually wounded and could use help rather than being an adversary.
Oh well, good thing we have a doctor with us, right? Right.
No,
Right.
no.
What, do we need a veterinarian for this?
I just mean that if we made it, it's not going to just kill us all in 2 runs. Hopefully.
Maybe it's just stalking.
Okay.
Maybe it doesn't know that we're here. Maybe it has problems with perception.
Okay. Are you? So, are you just walking through here, or are you? Like, what is your goal here, as you're passing through this place?
Well, we opened the door and we entered this burial room, for lack of a better term.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if we are passing through even, because I'm not sure if this room even has a second door out of it.
There is like an archway at the one end of it, leads to a different place. Like,
Sweet.
this is pretty expensive room.
Yeah,
Large.
yeah.
Do we have the money to stay in it? I'm gonna like if we have like some dark, unknown rooms in front of us, I'll probably just pick up like a piece of rubble or a mosaic and I'll just toss it in there.
Okay.
See how far it goes.
Goes a good way. Like, these are very large rooms, and as it hear it clattering against stone, you also hear something again moving upstairs and letting out us.
So there's a second floor actually, right?
Yeah, there's the temple above.
Okay, so how big exactly is this thing? Does it like look like it's bigger on the inside or something? Than on the other side?
No.
Or
Well-
rather, I guess that we entered on the side of the temple, so
Right. So it would be wider than front to back according to the map.
like, have we gone far enough through these catacombs to make it across the temple yet, or not yet?
Well, maybe the underground catacombs are just that big. They could stretch quite a bit.
Yeah, like, it would make sense if we were still below the temple itself, like below the main room where I'm guessing the serpent resides.
Well, we can use the noise of somebody walking around on the above as an indication of whether or not we're still. Is it like following us, or is it just aimlessly going back and forth?
I would
It's,
hope for aimless.
it's moving about. Like, it seems like it heard the sound of the rock clattering, but is not sure where it came from. But yeah, you cross the large room and you come to a smaller one. Like, that was, you crossed like a good portion of what you think the above temple is area is. And you come and you enter a smaller room where you throw the stone. There is indeed a stairway leading upwards.
Oh no.
And this like most of these rooms have been, like, carved from stone and earth directly. bone supports placed here and there, and with some grey stone construction.
Straightforward.
But here in this room, surrounded by more of the grey stone like tables, there's a bright red cube.
A cube.
Well, cubic construction. There seems to be a hatch in front of it. But
How big is it?
Ooh, how big is it? Like,
How long is its side?
Yeah, that's enough for a cube.
how long inside? Let's say, like
Less.
meter and a half.
Oh,
About almost human length. Let's say.
Ooh,
ooh.
spooky.
Oh, it makes sense for humans to be pretty small.
Yeah, I mean, medieval humans were kind of shorter than modern ones, but yeah, meter and a half should be still a bit less than even a medieval human.
Well, it's a cube. You can mince them, and then you can fit a whole lot more inside.
Oh, I mean, even if one crouched, then it would be easily possible to stuff a human in there if it's hollow. My point
Okay.
is, a human could see the top of it if he stood next to it.
Okay. Is it a uniform texture? Is it painted, or is it just naturally red?
Okay, when you get closer to it, yeah, it seems to be. You don't know what it's made of, but when you run your hand over it, it feels scaly.
It feels what?
Scaly.
Scaly. Okay. I would like to knock on it, see if it's like wood or whatever.
Unknown.
With like the finger thing.
You don't have any idea what this thing is made of, but it does sound hollow.
And if I may ask an irrelevant question for now, is the staircase up covered by like a trapdoor or something on that side? Or is it just open to the upper level?
There seems to be a trapdoor.
Okay, good. Then we won't be interrupted just
Trapdoor.
yet.
What exactly is the difference between a trapdoor and a regular door?
It's on the floor.
Yeah.
Ah. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
Like
It's a
a hatch cover.
So, yeah, this thing is made of unknown red material, feels scaly. There's a hatch in front of it, which you just knocked on, and it sounds hollow. There are 3 hollow openings on the front side of it. One
Well,
of
you
which
should have
has
said so earlier. I'm gonna bring a torch closer and try to peek inside.
if you let me finish. One of the 3 openings has a yellowish stick protruding from it.
What?
What?
It's a cube with a trapdoor in the front, with 3 holes in the front also, out of which a yellow stick is sticking out.
Yeah, from one of the 3 holes.
Yeah. Is it like loose?
Okay. As you touch the stick, you kind of try to pull it. You think you might be able to just pull it out, but then you kind of, as you
Is there resistance to it?
as you kind of messing around with it, you kind of push it inward, and there's a whooshing sound from inside the oven, and you can see small flames licking at the edges of the hatch.
Huh. So it's
Secretly,
like it's like the smithy thing.
Secretly, it's in oven now. Okay.
It's a large oven. Seems like.
Cremation, huh?
Yeah, and this could be like. So it's a fancy, like, scaly oven, I guess. It's.
So it's a dragon thing that was It's basically giant bellows made out of dragon.
Well,
It's a cube made out of. It's a cube made out of dragon. Nice.
Yes.
well, the thing is, this very clearly wasn't made by the Bearmen. Like all of the other construction is kind of rough.
Oh,
well,
this is-
there is also the fire coming out, so clearly it's been used recently.
Or
Eh.
it's so magical it could still be operational despite being so old.
Is it?
And when
Well, I mean, it's pretty big, but is it like super heavy?
well, yes.
Damn it!
You try to lift it and fail, I guess.
Do you even lift, bro? I can lift these two people, but I can't lift a dragon thing. Damn it!
To be fair,
Yeah.
cubes are. I
It
guess
will
this is
take
a hollow cube.
it will take some effort, and if you push on
Oh,
the stick again, the flames disappear.
Huh? So it's like a turn on and off thing.
Yep.
That's kind of awesome. I want that.
Wait, what?
So I'm guessing it isn't like bolted down to the ground.
It has been kind of slotted in here, like there are stone tables next to it.
Are there any smithing implements around it?
Nope.
So it might not be actual like bellows
Oh,
for smithing.
I mean, if like it's an oven of its own, it's not meant to blow air, but rather it's meant to actually have fire inside.
Well, yeah, you use the bellows to stoke the thing. I thought that the yellow stick was a part of that.
okay.
Like,
So you kind of spend a while in this room poking at this thing. There is a hatch on it, by the way, that you can open.
yeah,
And
so
What is inside? If just
probably
Yeah,
the
you-
fire.
I'm curious. Well, we turn
Well-
that off first before sticking our heads in.
yeah, you open the hatch now that you put the fire out again. There's a blast of heat.
Mhm.
And it looks like the inside of an oven. Like, if you took a modern oven and look inside, that will be what you see, just kind of big.
Does it smell like someone made food in this? Because it's an oven.
Yeah, no. Well, if they did, they did poorly because there's a strong ash, and there's the inside of this thing are just caked in ash, and they are
That's a crematorium then.
Yeah.
yeah.
That was the verdict from the previous room, so
Oh yeah. And when you looked into the holes on the side, you think there's kind of these indentations inside the holes where you might be able to put something in. And that bone stick doesn't seem to be an original part of this oven.
Well, yes, it was a conclusion from the previous room, but at the same time, this thing looked different and newer and a different technology from the thing.
Mhm. Well,
So maybe it was
it's
something.
still covered in air, covered in a. It is grimy, but it is noticeably red.
Well, at the very least, we know it can cook bear meat. Haha.
Duh.
Hmm.
I have a perfect image for that as well. One moment.
Let's say Brixim, since you're a culinary kind of guy. Give me an intelligence roll.
Okay. What am I intelliging out here? Whoops. Oh, one step. Oh. Get out of the way, paste. Okay. Okay. Well, I flunked that one, but I got my experience at least.
Here's the face that I made as I said that stupid joke. At least you can. At least we know it can cook bear meat.
Okay, yeah, you're kind of trying to figure this thing out when you suddenly hear scrabbling at the hatch leading upstairs.
Oh no.
Oh, I thought it at the hatch from inside. Holy shit, I was scared. For real.
I mean, it's open, so I would hope that, like, if there
Well, I
was
thought
something.
as we inspected the insides, we probably closed it because like heat came out.
Hmm.
So, nah. I'll try to be better on the same page.
Yeah, you are distracted by sounds of scrabbling, something slithering across the hatch.
Huh.
Hmm. Okay. Well, in which case we would be prudent to look for a momentary place of refuge. I say to my partners.
Hmm.
Yes,
You know,
let's.
maybe we should hide or something, right?
You want to wait him out?
Maybe
wanna-
just in case.
I wanna get out of here the way we came.
But we don't really have the torch time for this, do we?
I wanna get
Well,
out of
we would
here
have
the
to
way we came.
extinguish it, I guess.
Why
If we
not
find-
just get out of here the way we came?
Okay, well, at the very least, we know what's in the basement, right? So let's step out. Quickly.
Nothing here is going to leave if we just leave and come back later.
Okay, that makes sense. And we have positively never spotted anyone who could have just, you know, taken the stuff away and stolen it while we were away, right?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay, so you're just leaving the way you came in?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, on the second pass through, you pick up details you didn't notice before, like there are alcoves lining the walls with these earthenware urns on them.
Mm-hmm.
Not large enough to hold a youth. Well, not large enough to hold a corpse. Even a burnt one.
Well, I mean, if
It's
they
a
were
burnt
burning
air, man.
people here, then they probably don't need to hold like a whole corpse. They just need to hold whatever ashes left after it's burned.
Yeah, kind of realized that after, but these don't seem to be for that purpose. Somehow.
So maybe these are just for like storing organs, or I don't know. Why would they
Mhm.
store organs? They will probably just burn them too. I don't know. What are these for? Can we like
Okay.
open and look inside? Because if they don't fit a whole person or a whole man bear person, then they probably don't have an angry skeleton inside.
I mean,
Oh.
if it's an alcove, I don't even imagine it has like a door.
Yeah, no, it's just kind of indentations in the walls.
An indentation on the wall, like a little arc that is blocked on one end, I suppose. Archway, I mean.
Yeah.
Okay, you approach one of the urns, rattle it a bit. There's
Mhm.
there's something rattles inside, and you open it,
Rattle.
and there's silver,
There's what?
What?
Silver.
small silver discs.
Discs.
So they're bigger than
Do they
coins?
have any markings on them?
Can I compare to one of them silver coins I have?
Well, they are maybe slightly bigger than like your coins, but
Mhm.
thinner. Maybe like I'd say they'd be roughly the same value, and they have like a stylized bear on one side.
The stylized what?
Bear.
A bear,
Oh, so it's bear coins.
yeah.
Bear coins that look a lot like our modern coins.
Well,
How
I mean, coins
amazing.
look almost the same. It's all the time, really, aren't they?
It could be the bears are just big.
Well, yes, that's why they're bigger than ours. So they make bigger coins.
But flatter so that they have the same weight. They
Yeah,
have
this is-
invented currency.
Well, maybe they had a more advanced technology, so we have like these big chunky, thick ones, and they have big chunky anorexic ones.
I mean, I guess they were stronger, so they could pound the coins flatter. And I meant,
Well, I mean, if you get a big enough hammer, then you can pound it just fine. It's just they probably made them bigger on purpose for the sake of
big bare
having bigger
hands.
hands, big bare hands, yeah. And they have roughly the same value and amount of material because humans just kind of inherited the whole concept of that kind of currency, I suppose. Or we're
Nice.
still using the same kind of measures of weight.
Well,
It's like if it's a pound sized or like a quarter pound coin, then it doesn't matter what shape it is, and it's always going to be like a quarter pound of silver.
well, I think this is like an amazing discovery of civilizations
Well,
through the ages.
yes, but didn't people already discover this? It's not like this place is uninhabited per se. We did meet other people.
Well, they were a scouting party.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there are several of these urns lining the walls.
And
Hmm.
this one
All
had
numbers?
coins in it. Well, I'm not selling from this burial something urn. But I guess I can't keep my party members from doing so.
Well,
Yes.
this shit is heavy. We'll just mark it, leave it where it was because nobody touched it. Is it covered like in a lot of dust, or was it recently in use?
Well, no, not recently in use. It's these have been here as long as anything else in this place. Couple of how long ago was the bear civilization? Like a couple of centuries?
A few centuries,
Something.
probably.
Yeah.
Before the
Yeah.
Ice Age, or during the Ice Age, maybe.
Yeah, more or less like during the colder time, which probably abated, and I wonder how long the colder time lasted.
Well, it depends on the size. I mean, we had like a tiny Ice Age in the 1600s, I think.
But yeah, they do not look like they've been recently used. And there's quite a bit of it.
Okay, that's fair enough. Then we can probably leave it here, mark it for ourselves, and then come back later. Because carrying like a few urns with a ton of silver is going to be problematic.
Well, you
We could
could
just-
just extract the coins from the urns.
Yeah.
Well, yes, but I mean, like, silver still weighs a fuck ton.
I mean, if these are like coins the same size or the same weight as the silver pieces we carry, then like what I'm expecting is that we would pretty much just add it to our silver piece count.
Well, yes, but okay, fair enough. It's still
I-
heavy. It's
Still
like in every video game, I just
heavyweight.
end up with a million gold pieces that weigh nothing.
Well, it's your choice. It's there for the taking if you want it.
Well, it
Yes.
doesn't seem like there will be any immediate repercussions in the form of angry bear skeletons. So sure, let's split them.
Split them between you two because I don't want to rob graves again.
Okay.
Okay.
What the hell do you mean again?
So how many discs are there and how much do they weigh?
Okay. You go through the urns and you discover altogether 346 coins.
Holy shit!
That's money.
Can you imagine how much beer we can buy with this?
346.
Yeah, I don't think I can even count this high.
Good thing you've got. I'm pretty sure Brixton can.
I can count to. Though to be fair, counting isn't exactly the most difficult activity. Because you take it one step at a time.
I just remembered that silly joke. Safi goes to a party, literally any party, and he's bored because is anyone around here even literate?
So
Nice.
we each get 173, unless you want to split it unevenly.
We can split it unevenly. I'll surrender my uneven piece to one of you
There is no one.
and watch you fight, and then loot the rest of it from your
100.
corpses if you decide to kill each other.
346 is divisible by 2, so.
Yeah, like
Okay, Mr. Smarty Pants.
my point is you can have the 173 each. I'm again.
Cool.
Okay.
As a cleric, I don't feel okay taking stuff from a grave.
What if we buy something with it for you to have? Will you then be okay with it?
I will
Is
accept it,
civilized?
Sweet.
but I do not
Well,
wish to
yes,
make.
it's a good trick. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
But I do not wish to make this decision on my own, but rather for the good of.
But we need to
Others.
reintroduce the money into the economy. Just because the person's dead doesn't mean the money has to be. So it's been so long, they've probably spent this money in the afterlife anyway. I don't know how it works.
Hmm. Well, you did say again. What the hell does that mean again?
I've done questionable things in the past.
Well, didn't we all? When we get out of this, I'll buy you beer with that extra coin, and you're gonna tell me everything. Because I want all the
Okay.
details.
Okay.
So I need to account now for all the extra gold that I got. So how would I even do that?
Oh. Your character sheet has the silver on hand money bag. Well, the
Yeah, so
right
19 plus 173, right?
one. Yep.
192 then. Nice.
I'm gonna buy a nice armor.
Okay.
Some torches and a lantern.
Yeah, you eventually emerge back into the sunlight. There's sunlight and clean air. It's
Nice.
kind of stuffy and, well, smelly down there.
I mean,
Okay.
the torches and all, so, and the ash and the urns.
Yeah. Very grimy, smoky.
Well, whoever built
Eye
this
watering.
was an ash hole.
So yeah, that torch is now completely spent.
It's fine, it was made on the spot. I can just make another one. There's no shortage of trees.
No, Torchy.
You have served your job well. I shall now bury nicely in the ground here. Maybe you can. You're not a seed, so I guess you won't grow a new one, but maybe you will decompose and feed the next generation of trees.
I am actually crying because this was profound as heck.
I am a cleric.
Yes.
Well, I guess that's what I'm doing. I'm just.
Burying a stick.
Yes. Just digging like a shallow ditch with my bare hands in the soil and then placing the stick into it and scooping the soil back over it. And then like drawing a little urn in the ground with a finger.
Neat.
Light sources are very important to say this.
But they are.
We have been able to uphold laws and spend time in the house safely because of the light and heat,
True.
keeping us warm and scaring away predators. Let us be respectful.
Okay. We'll see you in a moment. Belmore needs to restart the router.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna use that picture from now on, by the way.
Which one?
With the oven.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I keep pronouncing it wrong, probably. Is it Belmore or Belmore?
I guess Belmore, like
Okay.
2 O's.
Yeah, but it also could be pronounced like 2 O's and blood. Or flood.
Eh.
Then it will be Bilmar.
Ugh, no. Belmore. So yes, you emerge from the cellar into clean air, throw away your spent torch. What do you do now?
We bury it actually with every respectful thing. I would like to look up and see if there is anything that was rustling above us is actually like perching up, planning to like drop the facade on us.
Give me a luck roll.
Oh no. How there.
Yep, you look up. And what you see is, well, picture a legless eagle elongated into a couple of meters long snake. And then give it 3 extra heads.
Hot.
So it has 4 now.
Its underside is lined with octopus-like suction cups that glisten and drip with a clear liquid.
Wow. Sounds like that one persona I saw in DeviantArt. But yes,
Wow.
this is spooky as heck.
And
Is
it's,
it
Is it-
aggressive?
well, it is descending on your face, so
Oh,
right,
shit.
Come on, hit it! Come on, hit it!
I would like to at least raise my sword to protect myself because it's a big chunk of metal.
Okay, give me a. Would that be a?
Would it be
Strength roll?
agility or strength?
Let's see. Resist on deer. Let's say Constitution save. You're resisting,
Constitution save.
resisting and enduring.
Wow.
Okay.
Boxcars.
Yeah, you managed to block its beaks with your sword as it
Nice.
descends on you. And now it's coiling in front of you. Right?
Oh heck. How big is it again? You said it's about 2 meters, right?
Yeah, a couple of meters long.
Long.
And
I'm gonna untie my cloak and just cover it, and just try to grab it.
Can I join in with a shield drop, like not an elbow drop, but a shield drop?
So you would squash it. You're gonna squash this poor thing. If my cloak thing fails, like if I fail to actually like strap it up like a Tokay gecko.
I'm not sure if we have the same scale in mind. Like, this thing is longer than a human.
Well, longer, yes, but how thick is it? It only left, like...
It's as thick as an eagle. As thick
I mean,
as
so
an
it's pretty
eagle is.
How thick is the torso of an eagle? Let's see.
You'd be surprised.
We got a big birdies. Oh. Yeah. Yes.
Because, like... Sure, birds have, like, length, and birds have, like, wingspan. They do not weigh all that much, so...
And they're pretty light too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, if it's longer than a human, still a like 2 meters, right? The majority of it is gonna be tail, because it's like reptilian.
Suction capital. Okay, so the two of you are just trying to bundle it up.
Yes.
Okay.
At the very least, we can sell it to like a circus or something.
Oh my god.
I mean,
There's no
he's
circus
trying
nearby,
to ban-
Como.
What?
There's no circus nearby.
Well, we'll start one
All right.
with a chicken snake octopus.
Great.
Okay, so you grab your
Cloak, yeah.
cloak. Well, it is kind of weakly and picky, so and you have Yuri helping you. So give me a dexterity with a +1.
How would I do the +1? Oh, you just add to the result. Okay. I'm an idiot. No! This is my strongest stat, and I roll poorly. Oh no.
This is your strongest stat, okay.
Okay, yeah, the two of you kind of, well, okay. Como kind of pulls his cloak off of him and holds it in front. Kind of approaches the snake thing. While Uri comes from the side, also kind of both of you aiming to grapple this thing. And then you both of you lunge forward at the same time and knock your heads together.
Ow.
Ow.
Just, yeah, that's a good. I almost want to say hollow sound as your skulls knock together.
Thanks.
I have 18 wisdom, please.
Wisdom does not mean intelligence.
Okay, well, I have low intelligence.
The way I view it, like, intelligence is just, like, being smart, and wisdom is just living long enough to learn things.
Okay, then.
So it was a
Yeah.
hollow bunk. Okay.
Yeah, and the snake thing kind of dodges backwards. It flaps its wings and throws itself away from you, bricks him. Your two party members just kind of knock themselves out.
Oh.
Out? Oh no.
So they're on the ground.
Yes, we knocked ourselves out or something.
I mean, are we really just unconscious because of that?
It's
Well,
a
You're
concussion.
at the very least dazed.
Yeah,
For like a little
Okay.
bit.
let's say stunned, yeah. both of your heads heard. Brixim, what do you do? There's a snake, eagle, octopus monster
Okay.
hissing at you.
Well, considering this thing seems to have squishy suction cups, I just so happen to have a spell that loves wet things.
Nice.
And Brixham
What
would
does it?
love to taste some crunchy, salty suction cups.
Oh, no. I want that as a team pet.
Oh.
Okay.
So that would mean okay. I'm just gonna do close single target, and then go for the full major.
Ooh.
So let's see how my spellcasting goes. This is without a modifier. It's a scary new world. Well, I still got my intelligence, but 9. The spell works as intended, but I draw unwanted attention.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Oh, and I rolled
Smaller is gonna
6. Really?
Its mama's gonna roll down.
So that's a
This is
6
gonna
on the
kick our
effect.
ass.
Okay, so that's 6 is your damage, right?
Yes, and a 6 as a roll, technically, with plus the 3 of my intelligence. I mean.
Okay, so you. What was the name of your spell? That was.
It was
salt-
called. It was Tub Mulker's Salt Word.
Salt word. Yep, you invoke this.
I invoke the plane of salt.
Oh my god.
You
Are you gonna
cast.
salt me?
Yeah, you. So.
I like how Belmore is trying not to lose his shit over our stupid shenanigans. So he just has to stop for a moment.
Yes, okay.
I'm an idiot. We had paralyzing tusks. We could have just, stunned it. Damn it.
Yeah, well,
Hindsight's 20/20.
okay, you shout a salty word at the beastie, and immediately you can see.
Tanzomain.
The salt crystal starting to grow on the suction cups,
Sweet.
drying up the moisture. Creature
no.
screams and just screams and lunges at you.
Oh no. Hit the deck.
Yeah, give me a dexterity save to avoid
Way
being
ahead of you.
Goddamn.
Okay, wow, you dodge the creature as it sails right past you. It was trying to pin you down by just starting by squeezing you.
I shout at my buddies. You okay there?
We're
Well-
hitting the deck.
We're all on the deck now.
I mean,
Yes.
I wish to get up and interpose myself between Brixim and the monster, for lack of a better term.
Okay, yeah, Uri is the first to get up. Your head hurts, but oof. So what
I've
do you
had-
do?
If the head hurts, this means there was something there to begin with.
There is a lot of wisdom in that head, okay?
It just doesn't come out all the time.
There is a lot of wisdom, not intelligence, wisdom.
Yeah,
Should've
well,
knocked
wisdom
our
is
heads
my,
together then.
is my dump stat, and so
Alright.
is intelligence.
Okay, the beastie wheels about, and seeing that you're getting up, it starts swooping in towards you.
Okay,
Right.
I'm gonna use the opportunity if I can to use
Not
one of the
y-
tusks.
Not
mean,
yet.
I
You're-
wish to just raise my shield, like brace myself for impact with it, with my
Okay.
shield.
Constitution save. You resist it.
Fart.
Okay. Yep, you impose your shield in time and it kind of slams into it.
Mhm.
And around it, it coils itself around your shield and weighs it down.
Oh,
Well,
It now has a shield.
no! Stop helping the enemy.
I mean,
And what do you...
and while it's like rapping against my shield, can I give it a slap with like the base of my flail? I don't want to swing like the chain part, I just want to pummel it.
Okay, yes. Give me a fight roll. That's bit of a difficult thing to do, really, without slapping yourself in the face with the flail end.
Well, if you wrap it around your hand, it's fine. You can use it
Okay.
as a hitting stick.
I mean,
guess so.
I say I wish to pummel it, so like use the use the end below my fist if I'm holding the stick.
Yeah.
So the handle, yeah.
Okay, give me a fight roll. So strength. Ooh.
Nice.
Oh dear. Okay.
Okay, yeah. You miss, and the creature starts pecking at you.
Well, maybe he didn't miss. Maybe he only hit like one head, and there's two more.
Well, that would have been like a 7. This is a
Oh,
6
okay.
is a failure. You
Okay.
you lightly brush against the creature's necks.
Hee.
Right.
And okay, I'll roll this because it's a bit of a thing. You take 48k1 damage, so 8 damage.
That's a lot of damage.
It has 4 peaks,
We'll have to fix you with a flex tape.
4 sharp peaks that it's using, and it's focusing on you.
Okay, so I have 3 armor, so that means
5 damage.
So the armor, it's basically treated like armor class, right?
No, armors are. It's just straight damage reduction here.
Yeah.
So armor class, which is a reduction.
No.
Oh no, wait, armor class is a different damage. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Disregard me.
okay, guess I'll just mark XP now.
Yep.
Well, I would like to believe that I'm at least keeping busy right now, so guys, you better do something nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I do have the paralyzing tusks.
Yeah, well, go prod it.
Do something.
What? Can I stab it with the thing, or at least poke it with the thing?
That's. Wonder what that-
Or do I have to use like one for each head?
I'm just wondering what the roll should be. Should it be strength or should it be dex? Since it is kind of.
Well, the way I see it, it should be dexterity for actually hitting it as it wiggles around, and then luck for it to actually work. How does that sound?
Yeah, let's go with dexterity roll. Let's see what happens.
Sorry, what did I miss in the past minute because I got really
I'm gonna
light.
stab the wiggling thing with a paralyzing tusk from the piggies.
Good.
So dexterity click.
Oh,
Yes.
nice.
Does it work?
Let's see what are the those were.
Ow.
Okay. Yeah, you managed to poke it with a fang. Does a point of damage to it.
But is it actually paralyzed?
It slows down noticeably.
You did
Good. Is
though.
it enough for us to actually tie it down?
Well, it won't be enough to give you a bonus on the dexterity roll. But Brixim, what
Yes.
do? Your friends here are keeping the thing busy with the
Well,
poking
Yeah,
and
we gave
prodding.
it.
since
We gave it a shield,
since
but
you're
we slowed
so
it down.
insistent on trying to knock this thing out, I'm just gonna hit it. But globe of iron is only one globe. Well, whatever. I'm gonna hit it with a globe of iron in the head. See if I can knock it unconscious or something like that.
We're
I
gonna
don't
get
care
a
if it
retard
dies or if it
monster
just
after
gets dazed. But here we go. Going for another major.
Don't.
Nature. So,
Oh, thank goodness. No ill effects on my spell. Just a globe hitting him straight in the head. And a good roll.
Oh my
Okay.
god, I think I know what happened here.
Well,
I think the video is on another computer though. Damn it.
you just put a neat hole through this thing.
Oh no.
That's more than double its remaining HP.
Overkill. Brixham is too good at the spellcasting business. Jesus.
Yeah, this literal bullet goes through it.
I was trying to knock it unconscious, I swear.
Well, it can't be conscious when it's dead. Roll safe, JPEG.
Brick seems, yeah. Brick seems says that as his belly rumbles.
Ooh, salted suction cups.
Mm.
Right, well, so I guess it has stopped moving.
Oh yeah.
So I can disentangle my shield from it and, like, take a sit down and whoosh, like... I lived.
Yep. That's one a picky
Our
creature.
mascot didn't. Rest in peace, chicken. So if you look at this video.
I give Como. Yeah, I saw it. It's great. But I give Como a few pats and say I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I mean the
God
bacon
damn
was
it.
nice.
Well, at
but-
least, at least we can have like salted octopus for days, right?
I'm gonna go
Yep.
see if any of the suction cups are actually already crunchy enough that I can just peel it off and bite.
Hmm.
Just getting.
Can you imagine its mother looking out the window and seeing us eating its child? God damn it.
Can't be conscious when it's dead.
Oh my god.
Brixham's luck's gonna run out someday. It's gonna blow.
Okay.
I mean, that's what happens every time. Like, I've played Dwarf Fortress, and like when you kill something with a shot to the head, then it gives you 2 game messages that it has been knocked unconscious, and then that it's been struck down.
Hmm.
Just both one after another. So, well, you succeeded.
Yep. And yeah, you kind of peel off a sucker and it's nice and crunchy and salty. Mm.
Improvised potato chips.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
it
more
has-
like it's salted octopus, really.
Anyone else want one?
Oh,
Has
Yeah,
this,
sure.
It has this
Fine.
kind of
I mean,
taste
Okay.
somewhere between a fish food and a gamey bird.
my
Ugh.
plan B was to eat it anyway if it fails at circus.
so how heavy is the corpse?
It's a
Oh.
2 meter flying bird, so it's probably like a 2 meter chicken.
I mean, eagles tend to only weigh like a few kilograms, so...
Yeah, it's not that heavy, but do you want to render it down into rations?
No, I
wanna
wanted
make, like,
to... I wanted to haul it to the longhouse to show it to the scouting party as proof of our conquest.
Okay.
And
yeah.
we show up and it's like, what the fuck happened to our mascot?
Not mascot, a threat to the settlement, as far as I recall.
Yes, but it was their mascot. It was just roaming. It was the mascot of the scouting team.
I mean, was it hostile to them and they were afraid?
Yep.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Okay. So, do you take a look inside the temple now?
Yes.
Maybe later.
Oh.
What?
Okay, fine.
Right there. Okay.
I
Then
mean,
you
I hope it was only this one in there.
Yeah, that seems quieter now. Like, you can't. Well. One of you can give me a perception roll.
Oh,
And that would be wisdom, right? Okay.
Yep.
Safi, go ahead.
Sweet. I'm level 2.
Well done.
But I noticed nothing. I imagine
Oh,
Brixton just
damn,
so
I
distracted
forgot
he
to
walks
add
into
my-
a wall or something like, ow!
Point to me.
Okay.
I know what Safi did. Safi, do you wear glasses as a character?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, you walk into this place, keeping your eyes out, and you kind of trip on the entrance and get buried in just an avalanche of blackened bones. Ah,
This is great.
just take a point of damage.
Ow!
These are kind of, well, they are bone shards, so hurts, gets in your hair. It's
Ah.
just a bad time.
It gets in my beard, if anything.
Yeah. Oh yeah, your long ass beard is now just full of bone shards. Ash.
Well, I guess I'll try to contribute to shoveling Brixton out if needed.
Thank you.
But yeah, when you
Hail in the hand as well.
but nothing seems to come at you, so you think that was the only one here. But this place is just full of bones, like all the fire-scarred bones, strewn everywhere. Bear man bones, old.
Ugh. Lovely.
And there's also rusty weapons lying around, scraps of destroyed armor.
Okay, so as a cleric, I expected a temple is a big empty room and has an altar somewhere. So
Yeah.
I would like to try to look for the altar. Just looking from where I stand.
Yeah, this place is mostly just this one large hallway, hall room with pillars on the side, and judging when you were from your time downstairs, you think you can figure out where the hatch is that leads into the catacomb. But there is an altar of sorts. This rough-hewn stone slab that has been cracked in two by a mighty blow.
Oh,
There's the remains of a large statue that seems to have been picture and like those statues of the Angel of Death, raw figure with a skull showing. Just replace that with a bear skull, basically.
Huh. Badass.
One of those just destroyed.
incredible.
Did that thing destroy it? As I crunch down on the salted
Mm.
octopus.
Unlikely.
Then what did?
Well, since all these bones seem to be of bear men, you think there must have been some kind of infighting that happened here.
No.
Different factions killing each other.
That's spooky.
And then a fire seems to have swept the whole place.
Jesus Christ, somebody had a really bad day.
Just
I'm-
suit marks everywhere.
I imagine there were wooden benches for people to sit, and they are no more.
They are the remains of stone. Like what are those called? Piers or something? Benches.
Pews.
Yeah, pews. Some might still be salvageable, but yeah. A lot of destruction and rage seems to have happened here.
Huh. These bears know how to party.
Maybe a religious war? Something else?
Maybe just a drunken brawl. In a crematorium. Must have been a great party. Local golf bears have gathered in a crematorium to have a golf party, and then they fought over something.
Okay. So yeah, this is what you find. Just ruined temple, bone skeletons scattered everywhere. There are signs of like more recent bones, scattered animal bones.
Can we tell these are animal bones?
Well, yeah, they're smaller. There's like some of them look like bones of the pigs you were yourself fighting.
Okay.
Other creatures like that.
Any human bones that we can see?
Maybe
Maybe a skull. That would probably be the most easily identifiable part.
Yeah, you think there are a couple of skulls here, like human skulls too. They are the more recent ones. With the skulls pecked open.
Packed. Oh, ew. Well, I mean, it's a circle of life. It ate a bunch of humans, now we ate it. I guess we're cannibals now. By extension. It would still be a kick-ass mascot. It's like super brutal and metal.
It's truly been a threat to the settlement.
Oh,
Yeah, but if we took it away as a mascot, then it would have been a threat to our enemies.
actually,
What? There's more of them?
one of you give me a perception roll.
Oh no.
Alright. I'll just...
Ah, nice. Yeah.
Disregard me. I'm not gonna count that as a XP because I
Yep.
rolled after.
Okay, Uri. In the remains of one of the human skeletons, you find the eggshells fragments.
Egg.
Yeah, eggshell fragments. Like something hatched in there.
Oh no. We
Weirdly,
have to
like,
nuke the whole site from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
It's already been nuked with fire.
like the eggshell fragments are like inside the rib cage of the skeleton.
Holy shit. Did
And-
it lay eggs? Did it make a nest out of a ribcage, or did it take a person and then make a nest? And that's what killed them.
Well, judging from the state of the rib cage, kind of blown open, yeah, it doesn't paint a pretty picture.
Holy shit. I love it.
And so... Can I, like... I'm guessing that the corpse is pretty much skeletonized now, but
Yep.
is there any sign of something trailing away from it? Like some very old blood smear.
It's probably not going to be old because it's like fresh.
Well, the skeletons have been picked clean, but there are already stains on the ground. It doesn't really lead terribly anywhere.
Because I'm expecting that if something hatched here, then it could have crawled away,
Yeah, but they can fly.
Yeah.
even as babies.
Well, I would imagine it can flutter away or something, yeah.
Well, you can't hear anything fluttering or moving here, so you think the hatchlings have moved away.
Moved on, yeah.
Well, at least that's good.
Well, it's sensible to move out and get a job, you know. I mean, what are you gonna do? Have a bunch of like 2 meter long flying fish, bird, chicken, dog things living in the same ribcage?
The temple is big.
Okay, fair. Well, we don't hear anything at least. But have there been did the scouts explicitly tell us that they've seen one or several of these?
Well, they just spoke of the one.
Okay, maybe they're just highly territorial, and one of them will like push away the others from the same area.
Could be. You can tell from this.
Okay, which means that my idea of a mascot still lives yet.
Yeah, if we find a baby one, then it would be probably possible to raise it with humans and have it not... Sorry, humans and elves and any other race. And have it not eat them.
Ah,
Well, yeah, but we'll need somebody to volunteer for the eggs first. We'll have to find an enemy that we really don't like.
okay. And Mina, Uri,
Yeah?
as you're looking around, examining the skeletons, you notice that there's well, you notice a backpack nearby.
Ooh.
Oh,
Really nicely made backpack. Like,
Sweet.
this is exquisite craftsmanship backpack. That might have belonged to one of the more recently dead guys here.
deceased. Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
That's the word.
good thing we found it. If we could haul it back to the longhouse and see if they recognize the owner.
Well, alternatively, we could have, oh, well, I guess that would be a bad idea, yeah. Sorry.
But you wanted to look through it first?
Yeah.
I mean, might as well
All right.
look through it.
Yeah.
To take
You
inventory.
look through it and you find a what's it called? Let me. Yeah, you find a set of adventuring gear. A bedroll.
Petrol?
Bedroll.
Oh, bedroll. Ooh.
Yeah.
I thought we have achieved a certain scientific level that we thought not possible.
And a bottle of wine.
Nice.
Nice.
Well, I mean, nobody's probably going to mind if it goes missing, I guess.
So yes, find a adventuring gear, a usable bedroll, and some wine.
No, that's fair enough. We can put it back. There's nothing in here that, is worth risk stealing.
Well, adventuring gear is just useful.
I guess we can ask if we can have it maybe offer a few pieces of silver in exchange for it once we return it to the scouts.
I guess so.
It'll be only fair. I guess we could at least... Is there like... Is the backpack still worn by, like, threaded near the rib cage of one of the skeletons?
No, it's like discarded nearby.
Hmm.
You just kind of saw it poking it out from a pile of crap.
Well, I guess there's no telling which corpse of this is the original owner, so
Hmm.
guess we'll have to bury them later.
And and pinned underneath the backpack is a dagger. That could have been useful to the guy.
Yeah, well... Guess we can just take this along and hold them back to the longhouse, because honestly I feel like we have enough to report to the people there.
Yeah, and if this thing is actually like valuable or whatever, they can maybe give us a reward, and if not, we'll be able to like maybe take it or buy it off their hands.
Okay. So you are leaving the temple then?
Mhm.
Alright.
And are we hauling the serpent corpse back as well?
Probably. I mean, we've already pretty much just soiled my cloak, so we'll just put it in a bag and just drag it behind us.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright. So you just head back.
It's like, hey, we killed the thing and we made it into a snack. Yay, double whammy.
Well, we have this guy with us that really likes improvising food out of anything, so...
And you should pray he doesn't improvise out of you. Evil laugh.
Okay.
I
As
guess
you-
that's something to ask. Hey, Brix, have you ever eaten human?
No, of course not.
Why not?
Well,
I mean,
never
you
had
are
the
now.
chance.
It would be not eating the same race as you are.
I mean,
Well, well, yeah, because prions, but I don't think anybody
people
knows
get
about
very
prions in
judgmental
this town.
when the first time I tried, and ever since I've just been waiting for the perfect opportunity.
So you have tried once. Who
I
did
never
you
got
try to
I
eat?
never got to actually try it. Like I tried to take a knife to a corpse, and they were like, "Hey, don't do that,"
Why not?
because I was trying to cut into someone's corpse.
Well, yeah, you just like it's for science.
I should have thought of that.
But yeah, cannibalism is bad because prions.
Basically.
Well, I guess you didn't try when you binned those two bandits way back when.
I mean, you would have judged me.
Now I would have asked you to share, probably.
I mean, I would not eat a human, but I am a human.
Why are we all
Is,
talking about my dietary habits?
Because ours are boring and, you know, not interesting to talk about. I mean, we're just making conversation as we're walking and dragging a corpse of a monster.
That you ate a bit.
Witchers?
That you ate a bit of, so...
Hmm.
I'm just
So-
pondering whether you... I mean... I bet that isn't even the weirdest thing you've eaten.
Actually,
Or there was this one time when you came back smelling like soiled clothes and sweat.
Yeah, but that was a pool of someone.
This whole
Oh,
Didn't I try to taste that?
conversation.
Thought I did, or at least that was part of the plan. I don't know if I actually did it or not.
Oh yeah, you did put it in your mouth. That's how you were able to establish the telepathic communication.
Yeah. So I guess I technically have tried to eat a human.
Oh.
A melted human, sure.
Counts.
Well,
This whole conversation kind of reminds me of the of a manga I've been reading called Delicious in Dungeon.
Yep.
Where the fighter of the group really wants to try everything they kill in the dungeon.
well, in this case, we've got a wizard doing the same. At least a magic user.
Mm.
Pretty much a wizard.
Yep, wizard, sorcerer, what have you. Okay, so on your way back, you are noticeably not bothered by any creature. Like you kind of hear some rustling in the underbrush, and then quickly runs away when they got a sniff of the thing you're tracking behind you.
That's a useful note. Maybe we should chop this, or at least take pieces of its hide to carry as deterrent.
Okay, you.
Also, it probably weighs less because there is now a hole in it.
Well, it doesn't weigh much. Period. Does have bird bones, hollow
Yeah.
bird bones.
And we made it lighter,
Mm.
but pretty much shooting a cannonball center mass.
Oh, hey.
Hail, scouting party!
Ah, hello. You're back.
Yes.
We are back, and we have investigated the temple.
Ah,
The winged serpent is no more.
well, that's great news.
Yeah,
so-
want some? As a crunch, like audibly, on the thing.
Oh, you brought it with you? We didn't get a terribly great look at it. Just we just kind of ran when it loomed from the entrance of the temple.
Yeah, well, we tried
Oh,
to
you
catch
can-
it, but then we had to put a hole in it.
Oh,
It would not stop struggling. Anyway, you can take a good look at it now. And
Oh.
it seems that the local life is scared of it.
Interesting. Well, it was a predator roaming the place, so I would imagine so. Probably,
We also found this really nice backpack. Do you recognize it?
well, not specifically. I think I have seen. I think there's a manufacturer of like those in back in Phoenix. That's a kind of high-end backpack, you know.
What signify? What's the differences between a high end and a low end?
Mostly durability and like water resistance.
Hmm.
Like
Um,
on the low end, you just have a kind of a sack you slung across your back.
in my
Yeah, it is.
in my backstory, have I spent enough time in Phoenix before hanging with the party to maybe know something about this already? Would that be a wisdom roll or an intelligence one?
No,
No,
it's
it's a-
wisdom because you know about things. It's not just
Okay.
general intelligence.
No need to roll. Just give me the name of the letter worker.
The name of the letter worker.
Yeah.
E.
I'm
Cool.
go.
Who's the person in Phoenix that makes this kind of more expensive kind of
Backpack.
crafts? Yeah, backpacks.
I'm going to say it's a dwarf named Letast.
Can you give me that in writing?
I'm not sure if this is the best dwarf name for this purpose. Let me
Maybe
just.
he's not a normal dwarf. Next time I get to pick a name, I'm calling someone a Hava. You know what Hava is?
Nope.
Let me just maybe try to find a better name because I'm not sure if this.
Have a nice day. Got him.
Oh no. I've been had.
You've been had by a smooth criminal.
Yeah, I need little kids. Mhm. And while you're figuring that out, you approach.
Okay, let's say that his name is something nicer like Olm.
Could you paste the name somewhere so I can copy it?
Olm is in the
there it
Discord
is.
chat right now.
Thank you. Hold on. Okay. Making a high-end leather goods back in Phoenix. Yeah. After... Yeah, you remember Olon and you can indeed find his maker's mark on the leather strap of this thing.
Ooh.
That's kind of stylized O.
Well,
That's rad.
I'm glad to hear that none of you went Mason.
No, there have been adventurers visiting this place before, so not surprised if you find more unfortunates scattered
Yeah,
around.
do we need to return their belongings, or is it like finders keepers kind of thing?
If it isn't
Um,
yours, then I don't believe that we can find any
Well,
living
no,
previous owner that would be related.
well, no, if you didn't find any markings on the backpack itself, unless you visit some kind of a diviner, I don't really know if you have great other means of discovering who the late owner might have been.
Yeah, well,
That's well prepared though.
I guess fair game then. This shoulder back is kinda raggedy anyway. Do you mind?
Yeah, and we got a knife out of it.
Knife.
A knife.
An adventuring gear.
Okay,
Yeah.
so can I add it to my inventory now then?
Yep.
Okay,
Indeed
well
can.
then I'm going to just replace my old shoulder bag with this fine leather backpack.
Yeah.
Okay. Is his default backpack any better than any of ours? So just we don't throw like a good piece of equipment.
I mean, my
Right.
previous shoulder bag,
It's a purse.
it's a shoulder bag.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's a man purse.
Yes, it's a big man purse that I've been carrying all my stuff in, so I guess I'm just repacking it into the backpack now.
Yep. Yeah. I actually use a shoulder bag.
Me too, in real life.
Yeah. Much
I
more
always
handier.
use a backpack.
I just find it more handier.
Well, yes, because it's a handbag. Of course, it's gonna be handier. Come on, we missed last week, and you were feeling like super down. Come on, let's enjoy some stupid jokes.
It's fine, it's fine. Okay, well, so I guess I now have the fishing pole strapped to the outside of, actually, yeah. To the outside of the backpack and the the snake fragment in it and the saw in it and the rations in it, and I don't actually carry all that much stuff. Okay, guess I can also maybe keep the dagger as well, just in case.
Yeah, sure, go nuts.
I'm guessing you guys want the wine and the adventuring gear.
Well, you can share the wine.
Well, I mean, depending on how long it was there, it could be pretty expensive.
Hmm.
Because it's been
Well-
fermenting in a cold, dark place. You know.
I guess we don't have to pop it open just yet.
Yeah. Let's
Although-
wait for a celebration or something.
Yeah. Although I've kind of been bitten up a bit by the serpent, so I would not mind getting a bit of rest now.
Okay, that sounds okay.
Yeah, sure. You can sleep here. Do you want to make food out of the serpent thing?
Well, I mean, if you know how to properly cook it, because all we did was make like salted chips.
I mean, that's more up to Safi at this point, I feel like. This is
Safi's
very
our
exotic.
team cook, yeah.
I'm the team cook. Who knew?
Yeah, well, does
You are the
Brixton
team gourmand, or whatever the
Gourmand.
French...
Gourmet. Yeah.
No, I mean, like with
Oh.
Does Brixton want to make some fancy food out of this?
Yes.
It's fish and chips in one package.
So what do I roll to make fancy food?
Not necessarily. If you need to roll
Ooh.
this, just tell me what you are making out of it.
Oh, I'm not that good with dishes though.
If you have any kind of ideas in mind, what you might want to make out of
bird, lizard, snake.
this salted bird, snake, octopus thing.
I mean, it's
Cannot-
so many
mm.
types of meat in one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have to peel it apart and do every piece of meat on its own little bit. Take a while just to get the preparation done.
Well, I think.
The duck in itself.
Well, it had a chicken head with duck feet.
How does that help?
With a woman's face, too.
Lovely. Well, since I'm not all that keen on mine, we'll just to take it apart, all the different meat bits, grill them individually.
Cool.
'cause I
Does
don't
it
really
have the chicken bone? You know, you would pull it apart for a wish.
Do eagles have those? I don't know.
Well, all birds have those.
Oh, I guess it. Like, is it like the like something that connects the wings or something?
1 second, I'm gonna try to find it.
But as you are picking this thing apart, you
I
can
mean, basically, humans, like, pretty much every living creature in nature that has a skeleton has pretty much the same structure of the skeleton.
Yeah.
So apparently the wishbone is what happens when the two collarbones in front are fused together. And that happens in pretty much every bird, apparently.
Okay, neat. And yes, there is a.
So it's gonna have 3 of those. Because it had 3 heads.
I mean, that's more up to the shoulders, you know, the collarbone right above the rib cage.
Just saying, kind of elongated one. Then it has a funny wishbone.
Yeah.
All right. Who wants to share it then?
I mean, is it like forked enough for the whole party?
Could be. Like a freeway wishbone.
I don't know
Yeah.
if that's how wishbones work. Because usually
The
the way it
bone
works is you
apart?
break it, and the one who gets the little V shape is the one who wins.
Yeah.
Jesus.
What?
Okay.
Big cough.
So,
Oh, I'm sorry.
which one of you wants to? Which two of you want to grab hold of this thing?
Oh, if you guys want to do it, sure, go nuts.
All right then.
I'm not sure if I have any wishes in mind
Oh.
right now.
I have one.
All right.
So,
What do we roll for this? Luck?
Opposed luck.
sure.
Oppose-
Yeah.
Opposed lag, that sounds good.
Both of you roll your luck. There's no experience from this, but
Slippy gets an experience point, though.
No.
No,
No,
the,
you know.
the
Oh, he
GM
rolled a
just
one.
said.
No
The GM
experience.
just
roll
said
another
that.
You need to
There
roll
is-
less
Or do
than
we-
7. It doesn't have to do anything with ones.
And
Oh.
and luck rolls generally don't give out XP.
Yeah.
They're just
Okay.
blind luck. And in this case, yeah, you break the bone
Clean in the middle.
exactly in half.
Jesus.
Wow.
Does
Okay,
it mean
so
you
how do
both
we
get your
reroll
wish?
that?
You don't.
It's
You
broken.
both have it.
Well, yeah, it's like in character. I'm asking that. It's like how do you try again?
Well, you.
Gotta
you
find a new one.
Doesn't this mean you just both get your wish?
Everybody gets half a wish.
If you wish for a person, you get half a person.
Half a person exactly.
But down the
Lower
middle,
or the
down
upper?
waist?
Wait, lower or upper half, or like left or right sides? Wish for a person and get like literally just the butt with legs,
Hmm.
or get a right hand side of the person so you can see that they're all right.
Or they're only the front because they're just the
You
front.
get a mermaid, so it's only half a person.
Wait, which kind of mermaid? Is it upper half of a fish and the lower of a woman, or the upper half of the woman and the lower of a fish?
You lose either way.
No, actually, if the fish head, it's like perfect wife. She doesn't nag. Because fish are mute. Okay, I've made my wish, and I'm not gonna tell any of you, because then it's not gonna come true.
All right.
Okay.
Hold
Brixim.
on, I'm being relived.
Oh,
What?
You-
Oh.
Brixim, you extract 4 bird, snake, octopus rations.
Exciting.
We're having Japanese cuisine today, I guess.
Hmm. They are.
Well, I
Yeah.
can't.
Test rations.
I can't carry any more rations without overburdening myself. So.
Okay, I'll carry some. I have enough space.
Well, there's also, since this is really exotic kind of thing, you think you might be able to, if you don't just eat it, sell it for quite a good value.
So I can rip some pretentious person off and say it's like, hey, it's rare from the east.
Well, it is rare and highly exotic, so
Nice. We can make a restaurant out of it. We just need an infinite supply of we need a live chicken, and we need an infinite supply of people to lay eggs into.
Maybe it could do with pigs. Sorry, I just got done being relived. What did I miss?
just just talk of how to farm these things.
Well, my suggestion is pig carcasses.
Also, as you're preparing this thing, you also extract a interesting looking gland from this thing.
Huh.
A gland.
Give me an intelligence roll.
Jesus, Brixton.
Ooh, yeah.
Food is my art.
This- You think this thing might have restorative properties, this gland?
Awesome.
Is it like the Gen Seed
Huh?
from Warhammer?
I'm not that knowledgeable about Warhammer.
Basically, Space Marines and Warhammer have these specific gene seeds
Oh,
implanted into them.
Oh, 40k.
Yeah.
Aren't all those things
Okay.
technically considered gene seeds, and what you're talking about is the progenitor seed?
No, the things that are specifically implanted into people to give them the abilities, like, digest almost anything, see in the dark,
Yeah.
Those
turn
are-
into
Yeah.
a wolf occasionally.
Yeah, those are all called gene seeds, technically.
Yeah,
Like, I think
know.
that's collectively called gene seed. Like,
they're called collectively gene seeds, and then every single gene seed is
Yeah.
like, this is a gene seed of that person, or that
Well-
person, of Primarch,
well,
whatever.
That usually refers to the progenitor gland,
Hmm.
which is their little
Yeah.
make a new boy.
Yeah,
yeah, like
that all of the parts can be made from somehow.
I
Yeah,
don't
like-
know what the hell it's about. I think it also determines
Yeah,
like
you-
certain statistics. Like if you get it from a certain type, you get like some of their powers or something. Like they're all a little bit different. I don't know.
yeah, like they were meant to be all the same, but it's been a long time, and like biology is not the best at keeping itself consistent. So,
Yeah.
like for instance, like
Okay.
there's the salamanders chapter, and like every space marine has like an organ to regulate their skin color so that they can not take UV damage and
Yep.
so on. But
And these
theirs
ones
is,
are just black.
yeah,
Like
but
pitch
theirs
black,
is
not like
broken, so
black,
it just makes them black.
Like and also gives them red eyes, I think. If
Yeah.
That's might be connected to something else.
Also,
But yeah,
Vulcan
the-
is the most adorable person in the whole Warhammer universe.
Yeah,
He wants to pet Ellie and suicide frogs.
I mean, he would probably live.
Sounds like Como.
Yeah.
So when
I'm
you
gonna
say,
pet every alien creature.
so when
I
you
mean,
say this gland looks restorative,
do you have to eat it or what?
yeah, do I have an approximate idea as to how it should be administered?
I mean, given that it's a gland, I'm guessing it produces something.
Yeah, you think well you can with that roll you can also figure out how to preserve it without it losing properties, but yeah, you think you could just eat this thing and it will heal you.
Alternatively, you keep it in a jar and it like oozes disgusting liquid and then make healing potions out of that.
Or salves,
I
like
don't know.
squeeze some goo out of it and smear it on people.
I don't know how to
Actually,
keep-
yeah. Oh, yeah. That actually is a much saner idea. You can make a healing potion out of this.
Okay.
And you try to drink it and it's like green molasses. It's like green snot. Just kind of oozes out.
Well, it's not the most tastiest thing, but
But
yeah,
I don't
you
really
can.
have a bottle to put a healing potion in.
I think I have an extra bottle.
I
You
think
have a
if we empty this wine bottle,
Yeah.
Oh shit, well, that's an excuse for us to get drunk then.
oh shit, we just defeated this like monster serpent.
Yeah.
I mean, I also have a water skin if you would rather use that, I guess.
No, I'd rather use the water skin for, actual water. Rather than a water skin filled with healing potions.
Yeah, I guess bottles are more clean.
I mean, you can drink a small healing potion on the fly, but it's like, here, hold on. You just take out this giant water skin and it's like, gargle it up.
Actually, yeah. If you can actually turn the bottle of wine and the gland into a healing potion. Just combine them, heat it up, swirl it about.
Can you make ice cream out of it or like lollipops?
Yeah.
Get a healing bottle of wine.
So yeah, if you want to use the bottle of wine, you can turn this thing into a healing potion.
Sure.
Nice. You now have a healing potion.
Cool.
Nice.
As it's listed in the thing. So you can heal 1d8 points of damage.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Hmm.
Are hit points restored through rest? Or through like long rest, or how? All right, do they work this in this game?
Rest restores, just resting like this way, camping restores
Mhm.
1 HP plus your constitution modifier, minimum.
Nice. So you just have to rest for a long time to heal up.
Well, if you're camping, yeah. In town, there are like
Amenities.
special resting moves. Yeah.
Ooh.
Mhm.
But
So, well, I say we've done a good job today. What do you say that we just take the rest of the day off?
Sounds neat. We killed our mascot. We're gonna get drunk. Yeah,
Why do you keep saying masked?
because I wanted a
really
mascot.
excited about it.
Get it? I was really excited about it. It was so. It was going to be so much goddamn fun, and we killed it.
and as you're resting here, you are approached by the native guide, Kauko.
Yeah.
I have a request
Yes.
for you. Seeing how
We don't take
you
requests. We take commissions.
Don't be like that, Como.
Oh, come
We'll
on.
hear you out.
Yeah.
thank you. Seeing how you handled that beast.
Chicken duck thing.
Yes. As I mentioned, there was this. I looked at one of our ancestors in a weird chamber beneath the central manor building.
Yeah, you mentioned that before.
Teleporter. I will now make a request of you putting him to rest. I have consulted the spirits, and I believe there is no way to restore him, and he might become a grave danger.
Okay, that's a lot of puns, but I suppose we can try and do that. We have a cleric with us after all, right? You can't put like hyper old people to sleep, right?
I do believe I'm competent in burial rites.
It's not burial rites. It's literally killing a ghost.
Well, putting a dead one to rest.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but he was quite alive, but insane.
Oh, in that sense, okay.
Yeah. Yes, to put it bluntly, I want you to kill him.
Do we do
before he-
murder, guys?
Do we do murder?
Yeah, cause like, do we?
Well, the last time I tried to actually hit something with my flail, the last 2 times, it didn't work out so well.
Well,
Do you
just need more
think-
practice, so we need more people to hit with a flail.
Yes, speaking of that, do you think 1 or 2 of you could come along with us?
You mean the scouts?
Yes.
Okay, well, yes, we need red shirts, please.
I mean, we're
You know, the person who dies to show that the situation is, you know, dangerous without sacrificing any of the main characters.
Sure.
Okay, let's see. Okay. No? Okay, Como, give me a 2d6 roll.
A2d6?
With a +1, so 2d6 +1.
2d6 plus 1. Alright, let me type that down.
See what?
Wow, this thing is lagging. So roll 2d6 plus 1. Yee!
Ooh. Yeah, they do not look very enthusiastic about this proposition. Kind of.
Why not?
This isn't.
Don't you? Do you want to live forever?
Well, I will prefer to live until we get back home. Yes.
So, if we escort you back home, will you come with us? Because you've already gotten home, so you can safely die after that. No? What?
No.
No?
My
Okay,
argument is that if we go in there and fail because of being alone, then it will
You
still
will-
come
you
after
will have-
you, and
Yeah,
then
you'll
you
still
won't
have to deal with
also.
that.
Well, if you go there and don't come back, we leave this place. So we're already planning on heading back and bringing our scouting information back to the guilds. So you do what you do. We do our thing.
All right, milk drinkers.
Wow.
What? We have the only supply of wine in the vicinity, anyway.
So yeah. The scouts will not be accompanying you.
Well, gee.
Fair enough.
Okay, so, but if we bring this thing to here, like it will chase us up to here, will you help us fight it? Like if we aggro and we bring it here.
What choice will you have at that point?
Running for it.
But don't you have at least one archer, like not 100, but
I guess we might be put a few arrows in it as we retreat.
Okay, well, what's your
I
running
suppose-
speed?
I suppose we can't ask for anything more. Just
No,
don't
look,
live.
if they have a slower running speed than us, we can stay ahead of them and we will not get attacked. So
Well, as I already said, you do you, we do us.
Okay.
okay.
All I want to say is it is in both our interests that we succeed. So if we happen to be in a place where you can give us some help, I, for one, will appreciate it.
Yeah. Besides, we've been helping you all day long. You could, help us too once.
Well, we can certainly bring news of your demise back to civilization.
Yeah. Well, that would be nice. But there is one critical flaw in this plan. I don't have anyone waiting for me. So
It's your problem.
Well, my condolences.
I guess.
if we die to this crazy old person with ghosts and everything, I'm gonna haunt you, all of you.
That's fine. My cousin is a cleric.
Yeah, well, see what good a freaking mace does against a ghost.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna stick my hands through and twirl your nipples every time. And
Stop it.
you will be able to see me and nobody else, but you will still feel like super awkward.
Oh, stop
What?
I just shake my head at Como, and then I would like to head out to the shrine to
Okay, fine.
pray.
I have an actual video of that now, of a ghost doing that.
So, can I do a pray at the shrine?
Yep.
it.
Yes. You can pray.
Okay, so this is now a place dedicated to my faith, and I have my holy symbol.
Yep.
So give me wisdom. So I'm gonna give you a wisdom roll, and I will take a +2 to it.
Yeah. +1, +1. 13. Complete success.
Okay, so my favor is now at maximum. Okay,
Yup.
Lucky
Good.
boy.
well, I guess if we are going to go into a house and be fighting a threat to the settlement, then I hope FR is going to hopefully help me out here, if need be.
Oh. Be very helpful with the invocations. So yeah, that's how you spend your evening here. Brixim making food and a potion. Uri praying and Como arguing with the scouts.
I mean,
Alright. Morning rolls around and you can all heal 1 plus Constitution modifier points.
Yay, I'm back up to 4.
I am at 8. Okay, well, that's pretty passable.
Have any of you had enough experience to level up?
Me.
Nope.
Yeah,
Yeah. You can also do your level upping.
Ooh. Don't I get so can I burn my luck and then get my luck back for leveling up, so to speak?
Yeah, I'll allow it. You restore 1 point of luck, and you can use how much luck you want.
Then I now have 8 HP.
Nice.
What else
nice.
do I get at level 2? I get my focus, I know that much. There we go. Ooh, I can memorize all my spells.
Well, even. Oh yeah, increase 1 ability score if you choose by 1. A maximum of 18.
I think I'll make that charisma. Like, dexterity I can get up to +1, but nullifying my charisma seems like a little bit more useful. Brixim is a jovial guy, after all.
Please. Yep.
I eat the face, and I eat the face.
Also, each of you use 1 ration.
Oh no.
Cool. Let's decrease the number.
Ration and what are your plans for today?
Rest before heading to kill an old guy.
And we've rest just now. So
Oh.
you-
Oh, that was the rest. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
we spend the night in here.
Doing various things.
I've prayed.
Yep.
So, to be fair, I can't say it sits right with me how I tried to show goodwill to these people and they will yet not send even a single one of them with us to help us out against this mad bear, apparently. So, in spite of that, should we take up the task and put it to rest?
They also have just a word of that one native guy telling them about this thing, so they're slightly skeptical about the whole thing. Like, there might be something dangerous up there, but there's no real proof that it will be dangerous to everyone.
So not even the guide wishes to accompany us.
Well, he's kind of paid to go with these guys, and yeah, he has a contract.
So I guess they are packing up even now.
Yeah, they were planning on moving soon when you first came here,
Hmm.
preparing to move out.
Well, okay,
Right.
fair enough. Will you at least wait? Will they at least wait for us to, return so we don't have to travel alone? We
It
can
should
finish
not.
it.
It shouldn't take more than an hour, hopefully.
Well, I mean, you can kill an old person faster than in 1 hour.
Well, and walk over to where they reside.
Yeah, we have to
And
get
back.
over there first.
Hmm. Well, okay, we'll probably still have enough time to, catch lunch.
Like that's why I'm saying an hour, as to give it. If we are not back in an hour, then I guess you will
Yeah.
not. You are free.
We can tell them that we have expensive loot, and if we die, we'll be there, so they will come there, but we'll pretend that we didn't go inside, and it's like, what?
Okay. So you're heading out.
Yeah.
Seems so.
Are you going quickly or cautiously?
Well, I mean, we've raised a lot of ruckus, we've kicked some pigs to the moon, and we've killed the bird thing, so we can probably just move at a brisk pace.
All right, I wish to take a long strip of the serpent's hide and strap it onto my shield somehow.
Oh, nice.
So that
And-
the enemy has to see its mother dead in front of it, right? If we run into more of these.
How rude.
So that it smells like the serpent.
Okay, yeah, that is smart.
Should we all do that?
Well, there's
Only
just
I have a shield.
Well, I mean, we have other items to strap it on.
I guess.
Let's see. Okay.
Yeah?
Como, give me a
Yeah?
constitution roll.
Oh, wow.
you-
Okay. Oh, boy.
Watching out. Oh, nice.
I flex as I do that.
Boxcars, okay.
Okay, yeah, you make good speed since you if you want to go back with the scouts, you kind of want to go quickly.
Yeah.
And your speed is kind of limited by the weakest link. So you move briskly, and there would have been a +1 from the skin, so that's even better.
Yes.
So yeah, you see a couple of pigs peeking out from the underbrush, and then quickly run away squealing when you approach with the shield in front.
Are they afraid of me or of the shield?
Why not both?
Why not both? And are you at the front? I guess you're at the front anyway. Frontish.
So we go up a hill into a set of gates.
I mean, I guess you can take one of the heads of the serpent and
Make a
wear
mask
it
out
as
of
a
it.
hat. Yeah.
Make a flail out of them.
The enemy will just be like, what the fuck is that even?
A crown of eagle heads.
Yeah.
That's delightfully messed up. Okay, yeah, you make good time as you're just marching in here. The gates here are also busted open. Just laying on kind of pretty much off the hinges, or completely off the hinges, rusted, broken. And there's signs of fighting. They are scattered. Yeah, up here you can actually see scattered bear skeletons. And
Oh,
rusted
wow.
gear.
That is spooky.
Heavy fighting here in the past.
When we come back here, there will be so much cleaning up to do.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know we're also maids.
I am a cleric. These are remains of civilized beings. They should not be left out like this.
Why not? I mean, they've been here for a while, and they don't follow our religions anyway. I'll be back in a moment. 1 sec.
Okay. Kinda bearing a small thing here. I've got something. Yes. Yeah. Alright. Oops. Okay. As you enter the courtyard here, whatever this bit here is, you can hear something moving about in the underbrush and inside the buildings. There's kind of flitting movement in the corners of your eyes.
Should I roll perception?
If you are keeping an eye out, yes.
This is like a dangerous proposition that we are taking now up, so I hope I am trying my best to stay wary.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Wow.
You have a question.
Is this a threat to us?
Is this a threat to us? You think to yourself as you see this knee-high creature that seems to be made out of just hair with thin arms and legs protruding from it.
Hello. What?
Carries a spear.
Oh, so it's like a little midget humanoid with a little pokey stick.
Yeah.
Are those like fetishes from Diablo 2?
I mean, it's alive. Or at least it's moving around. It's hairy. So...
I'm hairy too, and I move around.
So I'm guessing that you are alive.
Nice.
Let's see.
I was wondering.
Alright.
Okay, well, so it's like a little thing that even knows how to use a weapon. That's kind of a tool, so I'm
So,
going to
like-
guess moderately intelligent, so I'm going to...
So here's
a pygmy?
here's a picture. Just this guy with a spear.
Wow, I love him.
and less
Moomin
happy.
trolls are awesome.
I say hail and like raise my arm in greeting. Of course, actually, I guess I don't raise my arm, so I just kinda.
They probably speak Finnish.
Okay, well,
It chitters something at you while waving the spear.
Does it look threatening?
Well, it is kind of menacing you with a spear, and then you hear movement all around in the grass.
I like try to lower my weapon the best I can so that the like head of the flail rests on the ground, so as to show that I'm not willing to offend them just yet.
Okay. Yeah, charisma save.
Jeez,
See.
why am I doing this?
Ooh. Well, you get a point of experience.
Yay.
Should have left bricks to the face. Good job.
It wouldn't have helped. +1 to that.
Okay, you lower you start lowering yourself down, and this thing seems to take it as an insult. Gets mad.
I mean,
So-
I just like
Did you-
lower
you
my
forgot how-
arm.
Yeah,
You-
something the gesture seems insulting to this thing. It starts jumping up and down on the spot and making really agitated, skittering noises.
You forgot the rule.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you've ignored the rule, so now it will enact this rule on you.
Ooh.
Oh no.
I mean, I'm not crouching down. Come on. I just said I like lower my weapon hand so that I'm not keeping it ready to swing around.
Well, should have done that then. I'm just joking around. I'm just messing around a little bit. Do you need help with that? It seems pretty agitated and angry.
Well,
I mean, the little creature seems to be also agitated, so.
Well, that's what I was talking about.
Oh no.
well, it kind of takes a stock of you, your size, everything, and kind of quickly runs off into the underbrush, disappearing from sight.
Oh,
You can hear clatter from this direction. Noise. And everything falls silent.
like silent, as in all the what's it called? Ambient sounds die down.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just kind of this threatening silence.
Well, I guess I'm going to put my guard back up.
Alright. Do you proceed forwards?
we'll cover you, and I give you a thumbs up.
I cautiously take a step forward. It's like I think I'm still like the tough person in the party, so I guess it's up to me.
Okay, so you are. In which direction are you going right now? The manor or somewhere else?
Oh yeah, like forward.
Okay.
Along the little trail. Okay.
Yeah, when you get here, you notice that there's been there are still somewhat intact stone walls around the big building here. The manor itself seems to have seen better days, like the roofs being caved in. There's signs of fire damage. And there, where there should have been a gate, well, there's now a kind of this hastily constructed barricade of just random scrap, broken furniture, and so forth thrown in. And you can see several of those hairy little guys lining the walls, spears in hand, tiny spears in hand.
Oh no.
You know what? I think I'm just going to try and hang back for this one. Maybe someone else can try talking to them.
I mean,
Safi, do you like recognize maybe their language?
do I? I mean, even if I did, I probably don't speak it because I would have recognized it by now.
Well, they are. Just by looking at them, they are some kind of fake creature.
Okay. I don't know what to do. Como, what do we
So-
do?
Well, we're gonna start swinging if they start swinging. So until then, we'll just proceed and hope they don't do
I mean,
anything.
but what do we ask? We're here to do what? Kill a person, was it?
Yeah, would you, Dormammu, we've come to bargain.
Yes, like
Do we know their name even at least?
Just that they are a living bear man of some sort.
So they're probably not gonna be too. I mean,
Well, I mean, we risk getting ganked by a bunch of tiny people with spears.
yeah.
At least we know how to talk to them. We have like 12 pages of instructions. I'm sorry.
And all of the instructions are like, don't squat.
Yes, because we're not Slavs.
So,
Yes.
what do you do? There's a barricade and agitated-looking furballs menacing you with tiny spears.
Well, can I menace with my big sword?
Ah. Yes. I think... Wasn't there...
So I'm just gonna put it in front of me, like stick the one end into the ground and rest my hands on the pommel. See how they like that.
Ah, yes. That will be... so, do you want... So you want...
Well, basically intimidation, I suppose.
You want them to back down? Okay. Give me a strength roll.
Okay, let's see how that works. Doesn't look enough, but
Okay. Okay. They are kind of cowed by your display of...
Swollenness.
Yeah.
swollen. Yes.
Kind of terrified. They lower their spears. Kind of, most of them disappear from sight.
Good.
Kind of just peeking up behind.
There
the
was a test
wall.
that I once ran that was like how many fifth graders you can defeat at once.
Okay.
So we've scared them off, then we can cautiously proceed forward.
Well, most of them. There's still a couple more braver ones standing on the walls, and there's still the barricade. So,
Cheapers.
what do you do?
I'll proceed towards the main house. I suppose that's where the guy would have been. Or at least the house that is most intact.
Well, yeah, there's the barricade in your way, though. So. And as you approach, a few brave of the furballs start preparing their spears.
Heck. Well, I guess. I guess. Well, I mean, I don't have a one-liner for this, unfortunately.
No.
But since we are in the culture that is mostly based on bones here.
Okay, so what are you doing?
I do not wish to fight this.
No, what? Well, I mean, we don't know their language. They seem to be what's it called? Intimidated by displays of power or strength.
Mm-hmm.
And there's now fewer of them than before. Maybe
I
if we all
guess-
like pose and flex, they will run away.
I guess that's what I did wrong, trying to drop my guard and show that I am peaceful. So I guess Yuri is going to raise his shield and...
I'd say that ones that can be intimidated away have been intimidated away.
Excuse me for a moment.
Sure. Take your time.
B or B. Did I have things on?
Well, until then, I'm gonna show you some snakes.
We'll get to a cutoff point too soon. I'm getting kind of out of it.
Yeah. Safi, look at this.
The hell?
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I have received pizza in real life.
Oh,
It's nice.
nice.
Envy.
Pizza.
Yes.
What
So,
kind of
well, I guess the others are not going to be intimidated anymore, so...
pizza? They are standing their ground. One of them has a red skull for a helmet.
A what skull? A red skull? Or a
Rat.
red with an A instead
Yeah.
of E?
A
Yeah,
rat.
AT. Yeah. Like a big
Yes.
rat.
They are that small.
It's a big
Yeah.
rat.
Or they are pretty small. Either or.
Sophie,
Well.
just like me.
What?
The thing you posted.
Mhm.
The hell? What's the book?
It's the books with spaghetti in it.
It's cut out in the book where you store like a gun, but instead of a gun, it's spaghetti shaped. And you hide spaghetti there.
Great. The spaghetti book. Okay. Well, Uri, you could like, if you not want to directly fight them, you could like shield Como as he storms the barricade.
Nice.
Oh no.
That's
Yeah, well,
something-
I guess I will just watch them as like stay close to the group and like keep watch so that and try to like imply that if they make a move against Como, then I'm going to make a move also.
Alright. Does Brixim have anything they want? They
He's
will...
gonna cook them.
I don't really get what's going on right now. I'm starting to get out of it.
Oh,
Like, my head's just a
We're
mess.
having a Mexican standoff with a bunch of little pygmies with spears.
yeah, you're staring at a bunch of little hairy dudes on a wall, guarding
Yeah.
a barricade.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You want to stop it for now and continue?
maybe.
Okay.
Because my head's getting really full.
Oh,
Yeah, it is like 1 p.m. over here, so it has
We've
been
been
3
at
hours.
it for 3 hours, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Next
So
time,
we-
the storming of the Bastille, I guess.
So I guess
Yeah,
that's
except we're not spearheading the French Revolution.
Como,
Yeah, it's just-
I mean, who are we
What?
trying to kill again?
An old
Hey.
guy.
A bear man driven insane by
We are
whatever he
freeing
found.
these people from the king.
From oppressor.
Yes.
Well, the future danger is kind of the thing.
You have
Yes.
the right to bear arms, but not to bears.
Mm.
we'll have
You
to
have the right
deprive
to arm bears.
we will have to deprive the bear of its legs.
This is what I mean.
What?
Because it only has a right to its arms.
Mm.
Other body parts are fair game.
Okay, so we leave off with the party. Uh,
In a standoff situation.
Cool.
resolving
Wow.
to assault the bear menu.
Yep.
All
Yep.
right. We'll wrap up then. Reach the end of the session.
Wrap up.
Alignment goals. Brixim. No. No alignment. I really have to fix this thing at some point.
It's my personal goal.
Yes, goal.
I mean, would we count the big snake thing as exotic? Because technically that snake thing already counts as an experience as a challenge we've overcome.
It's a personal thing for you, so yes.
Pow! Then I have
Food. Como, goal.
Well, my goal was supposed to be to prove somebody wrong, I think.
Hmm. Yes.
But I haven't really proven anyone wrong.
And you tried arguing with the scouts and they didn't even
They didn't
They
even
were-
care, yeah.
they weren't swayed.
They weren't swayed. Yeah, I need to practice. I need to
That-
figure this out.
That could come later when you prove them wrong. Well, well, they were kind of terrified of the snake monster.
Hmm.
and didn't want to approach it either, so we kind of proved them about that. Guess. Also kind of getting that. Well. We'll move ahead. Uri, goal.
Personal, make someone acknowledge the effort I've put forth. While the scouts didn't seem to care much for our quarry.
Well, they were impressed.
Okay, well,
Yeah, you. Otherwise, that you had that recruitment role. If you kind of hadn't impressed them with the beastie, it would have been just a straight 2d6. You had
I
to do
see.
this 2d6
And we
plus
still
1.
failed. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I guess that has been an acknowledged effort that
Yep.
I've put myself between Brixham, and that gave him a chance to actually cast his spell.
Yeah. You did indeed. And then traits. Brixham.
Mhm.
Fulfill at least one trait in a memorable way.
I don't think that's actually happened, so no.
Oh. Where is things? Respectful, just, gluttonous.
I've been pretty quiet, so yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what happens when you are kind of down under the weather. Hopefully, I don't catch anything soon as the weather is getting cold here as well.
Yeah.
Como, traits.
Yes. Daring, self-pitying, kind. Well, I was pretty self-pitying today. And I did spearhead the going into the basement and into the church, so.
Yep. Trait point. And Uri, traits.
1 point or what?
1 point.
Honorable and gregarious and patient, so like I still try to like talk into everything I met, I guess, like the fuzzy guys and honorable, as in I stick by my not Robin Graves thingy.
Ah, yes. Yeah.
And like try to return the backpack before finding out that it wasn't anyone's that we would know.
Yep. Those count. Trait point. Fighter. Mark XP if you defeated a foe in battle.
We have defeated one foe today,
Yep. And
so everybody gets a point.
well, you get a point. Fighter gets a point.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is your
okay.
specific thing.
Okay. Well, I mean, Safi killed it, really,
Hmm.
with
So
a
don't worry about it.
cannonball.
Oh, pat.
No, the question is, do I get a point or not? Because, well, I mean, we cumulatively killed it because we failed to capture it.
Defeated a foe in battle. That's kind of a hairy question, isn't it? Since
So no point then.
I guess not. I guess you'd have to be the one to deliver the killing blow, or the whatever blow that defeats the foe.
Yeah.
Killing or capturing or otherwise.
Well, I
defeating.
mean, I scared off a bunch of people, so does that count as defeating a portion of those little stinkies?
Ah. I guess we can swing that. You did
Okay.
drive away a good number of them. And collectively you've been scaring things away with the snake hide.
Yeah.
Snake corpse. Thieves cleric. Mark XP if you fulfill tentative deity.
So my tent is like promote survival and well-being of settlements, and well, so does defeating this threat to this settlement count?
I'd say so, yes, since they are planning on resettling this place. Will be helpful to not have monsters roaming around.
Oh, whoops, sorry, that was my connection. Uh, I heard you say yes, I didn't hear much of the reasoning, but...
Yeah, you killing monsters is kind of helpful for since they are planning on resettling this place, and not having monsters around is helpful.
Okay, well, I'm a Mark XP for that then.
Yep. Magic user. Mark XP solved a problem with magic.
Certainly. That goes without saying.
Yep. Solving problems by putting holes in them. Okay, magic point. And for the group, did we make an exciting discovery?
Well, we didn't really discover much aside from that little oven thing.
Find a magical orb.
I mean, the magical oven, the burial site, and like the altar that the serpent lays eggs, that the ancient bearmen use coins just like ours, except
Very
flatter.
Very similar.
Yeah. I would say there was a bunch of exciting discoveries, at least in terms of like intellectual value.
Yeah. So everyone gets a discovery point. Did we overcome a difficult obstacle?
Well, discovery point is still XP, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is just my fanciful way of saying this.
Okay.
So, did we overcome a difficult obstacle?
Well, there was that snake thing.
Yeah. Yep. And just generally roaming around without being harassed by monsters. I don't know. It's a difficult obstacle.
And I guess we've left ourselves the barricade for next session.
Yeah. That's a obstacle for next time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Feeding the snake. I guess that's a difficult obstacle for this turn. This time. So point for that. And did we acquire some memorable booty?
All the coins.
Well, yeah, like a little treasure of coins, because it's like a 3-digit amount for you guys. I got this nice backpack with stuff.
Fancy backpack. And
one of Owen's backpacks.
Very well made backpack, and you also made a potion.
Sweet.
So point for that.
Yep. Booty point for all.
So Como, you level 2 yet?
Well, I am already level 2, but
sorry.
I'm not all the way to level 3 yet.
Yeah, okay. Never caught when you leveled up, I guess. Maybe.
I leveled up last session.
Okay.
3 weeks ago. Yeah.
So I guess that Brixton has been having a slow.
Yeah.
Brixton has been the last couple of games. Brixton was mostly like meh.
I rolled
so
too
he didn't
good,
get to
is
do
the
much.
point. I rolled too good and I get involved.
Yeah, okay.
But don't worry, I'm 3 points into level 3.
Nice.
Nice.
I still need 12 points to level 3.
I only need 7. Nice.
Let's see, with this extra focus I can do a lot more good. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna get really fun when I get Enchanter, because then I can start throwing duration spells out there.
Yeah.
Give myself armor.
Iron Sphere armor.
Look at my strong chest. I'm stuck in a globe of iron. It's like this little ball I wear.
Yeah.
Have at thee.
Ooh. So. Sorry, I'm distracted by whatever is happening in that.
Well, I'm not sure how. What can I just ask for with Invoke? But they do have 5 favor, and if an emergency comes up, I guess I can just burn it all and.
Well, let's see what you can do in Invoke. I think the biggest thing that the other group have used the Invoke on, like just throwing out all of their favor on, was turn a giant bear into cubes.
Wow.
Well,
Cubes?
that was a cleric of like dissection and stuff like that. So
You know, stuff
Yeah.
like that. Oh, that's great.
Well, as a cleric of cities, if we are going to fight these barren doors, maybe I can just reshape the building around it to lock it up.
nice, yeah. Imprison the bear. Read it its rights. Summon up a divine policeman.
I mean, domains of cities and order. That's very much that.
So yeah, it is very open-ended. Just have to. Yeah, it's all a very in situation.
Yeah.
Determine
Well,
what the also and so forth.
we'll see when we'll see.
So yeah, next session is next week because how the schedule is moving about, and after next week it will be like every other week because
Oh, okay, fair enough.
because
So we'll have a thing next week. Cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't have to prepare for 2 games in 1 week.
Yeah.
Fair
It's just
enough.
that last week's session was moved to today.
Yeah, since I already had stuff prepared for this, it wasn't a bother.
Okay. Well,
So I hope you enjoyed this.
sure did.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Fun times.
Yay.
This